JoeDaFlamin here for the IBA Week 2 Team Builder. Forgot to do it, guys. IBA. We're in it for Week 2 of this season, of Season 5. And we are trying to get our first win, ladies and gentlemen. We took a tough loss last week to our opponent in Gokey Gamer, the Milwaukee Medichams, of which you can find a description in the iCard and probably in the description below. But this week we're going up against our friend Monkferno and his Houston Haxorus. They are currently 1-0 plus 2. We know Monkferno from the SSBA. We know him from the UGA. I think he's been in, I know he's probably been in UBPA and a couple of other leagues and all that stuff. But he's a good dude. I've seen his content before. He's a pretty cool guy, pretty chill. But his team is Zeraora, Latias, Milotic, Togekiss, Arcanine, Obstagoon, Rose Raid, Bisharp, Hitmontop, Bronzor, Palpitoad. And you see right here, this is the main thing, that Latias was 4-0 last week. So it was really, really strong. I don't know if it was like a Scarf set, if it was Life Orb, if it was Specs. I don't know these things. But Latias is definitely a threat to our team. Zeraora outspeeds our entire team. He's got 2 Mons, a Saiyan speed of 95. So he might opt for one to be fast, one to be bulky. Milotic, I don't really like that Mon with Marvel Scale, but I think I might have a strategy to get around it if we're lucky. He's got a good team, I'll say that, but I'm hoping that the team that we bring will be enough for it. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a timestamp in the videos below to talk about, team builder, battle start, and then the post-game press conference. So let's get into the team builder side of things. So our team is as follows. First off, we got Melbourne, the Rotom, making a return this week. And let me zoom in so you guys can see it a little bit better. We got Melbourne, the Rotom. This week, it's a Choice Spec set with Will-O-Wisp, Volt Switch, Trick, Hydro Pump. I basically was trying to make it as bulky as I can while still being able to potentially cripple something with Will-O-Wisp. Some of his physical attackers, such as Zera and Bisharp and maybe Hitmontop. Arcanine, they'll probably have either Flash Fire or Intimidate, so can't really use on that. Milotic, Flame Body, well, Flame or Burn. Dang, I can't say anything right now. The Burn will just activate Marvel Skill, and I've got to plan around that. But Will-O-Wisp, Volt Switch, Trick, Hydro Pump, Trick. If I get lucky, I can spec something onto one of his physical attackers and just cripple them. And then good bulk around, mainly on the special side for like the Rose Raid or maybe a Solar Beam Arcanine or something like that. Next up, making its debut this week is Kevin Durant, the Sandaconda, and yes, I'm petty. I'm not really I'm not the biggest basketball fan. That's my brother. He is a Knicks fan. But everybody loved to say that Kevin Durant was a cupcake. Kevin Durant was a snake. I'm not really into that whole name calling thing, ladies and gentlemen. I've never really been one. But it was just a good nickname for Sandaconda, because the whole snake gimmick and whatnot. Rockin' Rocky Helmet this week, Shed Skin, Glare to cripple a lot of his Mons. If I could paralyze them, that is great. Earthquake is there for its stab. Iron Head, Scale Shot for coverage. Scale Shot at +2. Yeah, +2. I can outspeed a non-Choice Scarf Latias. And, getting Scale Shot on there. And also, with the attack stat that we have plus Adamant Nature, it is a guaranteed 2-hit KO if there is 3 hits on the first turn. So that's going to be something to rock at. And also Rocky Helmet, in case, he wants to use like Zera for knockoff, or Obstagoon for knockoff, or Arcanine for Flare Blitzes, or Extreme Speed. It'll do some chip. Bisharp for Sucker Punch or knockoff. Hitmontop for Triple Axle would be nice. But of my entire team, I think Hitmontop is the least likely to come. Next up is Wishfully the Jirachi making a return again. Leftovers, Ancient Power. I'm going to be trying for the Omni Boosts, guys. It's a very easy thing to, well, not very easy, but a 1 in 5 chance of an Omni Boost, which is good. Psychic, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, mainly coverage moves. Shadow Ball for the Latias. And maybe even the Bronzor if he brings it, but I don't see Bronzor coming one bit. Psychic is its stab move, and then Thunderbolt is for Togekiss, Milotic, and it'll be really helpful if Zera's out of the way. Next up is Jim Cornette, the Weavile. I should change this up real quick, so that way it's accurate. 116 in speed, 252 attack, 140 with Choice Band, Knockoff, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, Low Kick. It'll just hit like a tank with the band. Whether it be Knockoff or Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, Low Kick will be like, if I just want to throw it out there and get a KO. Miseria is next. Gengar, the Life Orb set, 252 in special attack, 252 in speed, 4 in special defense, 4 attacks, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Focus Blast. Focus Blast for the Obstagoon, Sludge Bomb, and Shadow Ball are coverage, and Psychic is there for Rose Raid. It'll be a fun little thing. And also a Hitmontop with no Sucker Punch. I don't think Hitmontop gets... I don't think it gets knockoff. But I think it... No, it gets Bulldoze, and it probably gets Earthquake too, but I don't think those moves come. And then finally, our last one making her debut, even though it's a generalist Pokemon, but I mean, we all pretty much agree that Diancie is probably a female Pokemon. Crystal Diamond, the Diancie, Leftovers, Diamond Storm, Toxic, Play Rough, Rock Polish. Rock Polish is pretty straightforward. It'll be faster than just about anything on his team outside of Zera. And I think I put it with just enough speed to, at +2, outspeed Latias at level 5th. Actually, yeah, it will be... Yeah. Level... Yeah, level... I think that's level 50, right? Yeah, I believe so. And then Play Rough, Toxic, and Diamond Storm. Diamond Storm is its signature move. Toxic is there, because Toxic will really cripple the Milotic if it does not have Rest. And yeah, that's basically what the team is going to be. I'm hoping that it'll be enough to get us the win. Ladies and gentlemen, if you stuck through this team builder, I will see you guys at the battle. And until then, let's get into the battle. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. As I said before, it is the IBA. It's week 2. The Atlanta Talonflames taking on the Houston Haxorus and Coach Monkferno. We're about to get connected, ladies and gentlemen. So let's connect and we'll see what he has brought for us. He brought, I think, his top 6 mons. He brought 6 of his top 8. He left out Obstagoon and Togekiss. So that's good to know. Zera, Latias, Milotic, Arcanine, Rose Raid, Bisharp. So at first glance, I feel like he's gonna lead with Rose Raid. I just feel like that would be his lead. So let me lead with Jim Cornette. Alright, we're going to get going, ladies and gentlemen. Week 2. Good luck, have fun to Monkferno. Alright, let's see if we can earn ourselves our first win here, ladies and gentlemen. And not get further behind in the hole. Tamari. Ooh, this is a good lead. But now the question is, does he go into Bisharp or Milotic? I'm willing... I'm going to... I'm gonna knock off. I'm gonna knock off. If he switches, it's gotta be Bisharp. May, that's Bisharp. Oh, it's Milotic. Hello! Yes, the Flame Orb was the item of choice! Alright, so let's knock off again. He'll just recover. That is actually big for us, ladies and gentlemen. That is huge. Whew, that was big. Oh! So close to the KO there. That was probably a roll. I think I'll just go into Rotom here. That is huge. That we couldn't knock out Milotic there. That had to have been a... Now the question is, do I Volt Switch now? Or do I Trick? Or do I Willow? I'm gonna Trick. Not bad. Toxic. But now it's locked into that move. So I'm going to Volt Switch. Oh, he can go into Zera now. No, he goes into Roserade. Is he a Venoshock on Roserade? Let's go into Wishfully. Black Sludge. I feel like he would switch here, but I'm going to go for the Psychic anyway. If he goes into Bisharp, great play. I'm going to go Spikes. Okay, so Roserade was a setup mon. Jirachi gets a KO. He'd probably send Bisharp in now, I would think. May, that's Milotic. Let's try to get an Omni Boost here. Ooh, first turn Omni Boost! Ooh, the burn. Okay, lefties will negate that. Oh my god, that's huge. Wow, that's huge. I'll just go for a Psychic here. But he'll probably just sack Milotic here. At least I think he would. I don't know if he would. I withdrew. Sasuke, that's gotta be... Oh! 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 How much is this gonna do? Oh, so close to a one-shot! Up, but we KO it. Oh my god. First turn Omni Boost. Jesus. I did not expect the first turn Omni. I really didn't. I legitimately did. I know it's a 20%, it's a 1 in 5, but I was expecting it like on the third turn, like we did last week against Gokey. Oh my god. I'm assuming he brings Bisharp in now. Sunday. Alright, let's go for a Shadow Ball. Mystical Fire. Okay, we survive. Okay. Do I really need Jirachi around anymore? Not really. So I'm gonna go for the... I'm gonna let him... I'll let Jirachi go down. Not 54. Stupid big fingers. You know, let's go into you. Let's go into... Oh! Wrong button. Thank God that didn't... Alright, he withdraws. Alright, let's Earthquake here. This should do enough, I hope. Yes, it does. Okay. Sunday, that is Lati. I feel like he switched so he could get like a Draco off. I feel like that's the case. And I need him around. So let me... Let me try and make a prediction here. Oh, good prediction. Energy Ball. Good prediction. But now I know what your item is. And I'm going to go into Miseria here. Special defense drop on Fort. Let's predict a switch into Bisharp here. We get that Bisharp switch, we are golden. Withdraws into Zabuza. Please hit. Choppleberry. Okay. I thought for a second there that missed. Still enough for the KO. Whew. Arcanine. I'll just go for a Sludge Bomb here. This thing gets Scorching Sands. Good to know. I did not know it got Scorching Sands. Now we'll go into Rotom here. And we'll just Volt Switch. Morning Sun. Okay. I'll just knock off here. He goes for like E-speed. That's smart. Get some more chip. Nope, he just sacks off Arcanine. And we just go for a knockoff here. He goes for Mystical Fire, presumably. Ah, now he drops the Draco. And it doesn't KO. A Weavile gets the job done. And that is official, ladies and gentlemen. A 4-0 victory over the Houston Haxorus. Whew. That was a fun game, ladies and gentlemen. I would tell you, seriously, I mean, I got lucky with the predictions. I will say that straight up. I got lucky with some predictions. I got lucky with some crit. I mean, I don't know if a crit mattered with the Life Orb and the Chople Berry. I probably would have to run the calc on that. But, whew. I mean, 4-0 win. I mean, we're now 500 and we're in the plus. We're at +1. And honestly, see, just getting the predictions right. That's what's, and also the Omni Boost, the turn 1 Omni Boost just sealed the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this battle. If you want, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. I'm gonna try to get connected with Monkferno for the post match if he's wanted to do that. And if you guys want, I'll see you there. If not, as always, thank you so much for watching. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for our post match discussion over this 4-0 win over the Houston Haxorus, and we've got the boy, the man, the myth, the legend himself joining us. It is Monkferno, coach of the Houston Haxorus. What's going on, Monk?
Nothing much. Yo, it's good to be here. Thank you so much for doing the post-match interview. I appreciate it.
Hey, dude, that was a crazy-ass game, man. That was just insane.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just say this straight up. I am so sorry that I got turn 1 Omni Boost. Like, that was just insane.
Yeah, I felt that one. I was like, oh, wait, that's a 10%. And I was like, wait, no, it's 20. But yeah, that was a little bit rough, not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, like, the turn 1 happening was just insane. I mean, and then the Thunderbolt, and then when I used Thunderbolt, and then I was like, let me see, is he going to predict, like, Zera coming in? And you did predict Zera, and I got the Psych. I was just like, oh my god, I'm like, because I know how good you are, dude. I know how good of a battler you are.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Not evident on this battle, though. Not evident on this battle. You guys should check out my other videos if you want to see what he's talking about.
Yes, definitely, guys. I mean, in all fairness, Monkey kind of spoiled the ending and whatnot. I'll just say that.
That's okay.
But, I mean, the team looked phenomenal. I mean, that lead, too, like, Roserade in front of Weavile. Like, I was like, okay, I did a good prediction on the lead with, you know, having my mon in front of yours, and I was just like, I was damn close to clicking Icicle Crash, and I was just like, no, I don't think that's smart, so let me just go for this knockoff here.
Yeah.
Thank God for that, because if Milotic had got that Flame Orb off,
it would have been. I think it would have been a little bit of a different game. Maybe not too much, just because of that Omni Boost, but it would have at least made me feel better.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was just insane. I mean, Dragon Tail, that is a very interesting move. I don't think I've ever seen Milotic run that move before.
Yeah, it was there because you didn't bring Salamence and Buzzwole, which I was honestly, those were two of the mons that I was most worried about you bringing. And so I was like, okay, I don't want them to set up just to like stop all your setup mons. So I can just Dragon Tail and get them out.
Yeah, so like of those two, Buzzwole was like the last one on the chopping block for me to go and put Sandaconda in, because I was just like, I mean, Buzzwole's good in its own right, but one Scald, if it gets burned, it's crippled. Yeah. Arcanine's already a problem enough as it is as a psychic type. And then, and I mean, granted, Bisharp doesn't really do much, but I think Bisharp gets Aerial Ace if you... Air Slash. And Aerial Ace, okay, it does. So, I mean, it gets those moves. But then also, Latias, too, for Psychic, and then Salamence with Draco, and the Scarf was... I mean, when I saw Mystical Fire was the first move that you had, I was like, is he Scarf on this thing? I was like, because it was interesting, to say the least, whether or not you were Scarfed.
Right.
And then I switched in, I was like, okay, I put a Mon out there that he definitely does not want to have a Fire-type move against, so you switched out, and I think that was Rotom that I did, and that was just getting the Volt Switch off and everything, but I was like, okay, this thing is probably Scarf, maybe Specs, because, I mean, granted, Gengar, took a decent chunk and got the special defense drop, but I was like, I don't know if that's Scarf damage or Specs damage.
Yeah, it was just modest max attack, or max special attack, so it was a fast, and it was like speed creeping, like speed crept Buzzwole for Zeraora. It was speed crept like Choice Scarf Gengar or something. Like it was just my catch-all of like, okay, this should outspeed everything.
Yeah, and it definitely, because it outsped Jirachi at +1 after the Omniboost.
Yeah, and I figured that because when we were both at neutral, my Roserade outsped you. So I was like, okay, I know he's not anything weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, the Milotic, like, that was just insane. I mean, I seriously, like, when I got the glare off on, I think it was Milotic. Yeah, it was Milotic. I was like, oh, crap. I got rid of his status, and then I just gave him a status.
Yeah.
so I was like, did I just ruin my chance with Sandaconda getting a kill? And I was just like, let me try the... Because I was going to hit Scale Shot. I was, because my Scale... Now, I don't think I accounted for the Scarf. I think I just accounted for generic Latias. But my Sandaconda, let's say I got 2 of the Scale Shots off, I outspeed a Latias.
Yeah.
Which was insane, and then, just go to town. I was surprised no Togekiss, though, dude. I really thought Togekiss was going to be a thing.
See, I was thinking about it, and then I was just like, but there's too many things that deal with Togekiss. Like, you had Gengar, which is poison, Weavile has Poison Jab, like, it just didn't seem very viable to bring this week.
And the Icicle Crash, too, no less.
Yeah, and the Icicle Crash, for sure, yeah. And then plus Rotom pivoting around, I was like, no. Togekiss doesn't make too much sense.
And, like, the Bisharp, dude, when Gengar was out there, like, I knew, like, after you had Latias come out there, use Energy Ball, and I got the resist, I was like, okay, there's no way he's going into Arcanine here. He's going to go into Bisharp. So, let me risk it on the Focus Blast, on that 70% accuracy move, which we all agree with M&J TV. If a move is not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate.
Exactly, yeah.
And when it said Gengar used Focus Blast and it came up quick, I was just like, shit, did this move just miss on me? Because I really thought it missed. And then I saw for the berry, I was like, oh, Chople Berry. I was just like, and I still not, I think the crit probably helped a little bit, but I was just like, my God.
Yeah, so I did the calc, or wait, is this the crit on Focus Blast?
Yeah.
What you're talking about?
Yeah,
the crit didn't matter. That was like between Focus Blast Gengar and Close Combat Buzzwole, those were the only 2 fighting moves on your team that you had that didn't Oko Bisharp with Chople.
Really?
Yeah, those were the only 2. I lived Drain Punch Jirachi, I lived Low Kick Weavile, Brick Break Salamence, and Body Press Diancie and Sandaconda.
Okay, that's actually really interesting because I did have low kick on Weavile for the Bisharp. I thought low sweep, just try to cripple it a little bit more from the speed side. But I mean, it's like Bisharp's over. I mean, even as a steel type lover, dude, and the master of steel types, I am the steel type king. To my own horn there. But,
there you go.
But honestly, Bisharp just sometimes doesn't sit right with me, and I like it too. No lie. Like it's a good mod.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, I've got a gym challenge. I think that's starting up next week with Little Miss Houndoom on her Twitch channel. That I'm her steel type gym leader in a doubles league, and I've got a room service Bisharp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, room service with Trick Room on that set. It should be a good time. Now, the one thing that I'm just curious about, because I mean, everybody knows about like my nicknames and whatnot, about like my team and everything.
Yeah.
I am trying for the life of me to figure out what is this, like some kind of an anime or something?
Yes, you hit the nail on the head. It's from Naruto.
Yeah, these are Naruto characters.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have Sasuke, the Zeraora, you have Kakashi, the Arcanine, stuff like that.
Because I mean, like, the only one I kind of got was like May. I mean, a female Milet, but then I was just like, did he just? Because I mean, I know you've been doing like your Legends Arceus videos on YouTube and whatnot. I was just like, did he just like take Mai from Legends Arceus and just change the vowel in between the M and the I?
Ooh. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Legends Arceus for me was like press A simulator. I kind of like skipped through all the story stuff, so I honestly couldn't say who you were talking about if I wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, my thing was just like, and I mean, I'll even say with that game, like, I kind of agree with Sally a little bit on it, that it kind of lost a little bit of its, like, replay. I mean, hell, I still got like 80 Mons left, dude. I couldn't even get Arceus in BDSP if I wanted to, because I don't have the decks complete. I got screwed on Enamorous more times than I can count.
Oh yeah. I just completed the decks last week, I think, and so I haven't beaten the game officially yet, but it's been yeah, I think with Legends specifically, like the replayability isn't there. It's just like the achievement hunting or like who can get the most research tasks done. I don't think people will start their game completely over.
Yeah, like for me, I mean, the only thing I will say very simply, if they give us that final battle against Volo, they give us that kind of a difficulty in Scarlet and Violet, those games are going to be the best games ever.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I loved the Volo arc. Like, that was so cool.
It was phenomenal. I mean, especially at the end there, like, you get through that battle, and already, I mean, let's be real. I mean, we're all old enough to where we had the old experience and the new experience. When you hear that piano play, you just get, like, chills. It's like what they say with Gengar. When you feel a chill, there's a Gengar in your shadow. Like, you just hear that piano, and it's just like, oh crap, you're in for it.
Yeah, you don't know what you've gotten into, but you know it's not good. That's what it is.
Yeah, and then you beat her team. Or not her team, his team. And then you see altered form Giratina come out. And that's already a problem enough as it is. And then you beat that and you're just like... And don't get me wrong, I think that might be my favorite rendition of the origin form Giratina theme.
100%. Yeah, I think they did super well with that end game, or that end game fight. Like, that was hype. I love that.
Yeah, if they do that in Scarlet and Violet, I mean, those games are already good enough. In my opinion, I think they're good enough. They're going to be good enough as it is. I mean, hell, if they can put Seviper with those skills, imagine what they're going to do with Milotic if it's in the game.
Ooh, dang.
I mean, it's already a serpent, so I mean, you know, you kind of had to put the scales on it.
Yeah, at least on the bottom half of it. Like,
yeah,
you don't have to make the beige part scaly.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like that's going to be insane and whatnot. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with the games, but I know we're going to shell at $60. I know that.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm just going to get the one copy because I haven't touched my copy of Sword since I bought it, and so I was like, well, okay.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I did with BDSP. I'm probably going to buy both of them. One's going to be my copy. My brother's going to get the other copy, just because, you know, why the hell not? I mean, if I'm buying both games, you know, he can have one. I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, but let me do what I normally do at the end of these post games real quick.
Sure.
Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to end it up for today's post game. I want to thank Monkferno for joining me. Now, guys, if you want, you guys see it on this channel, and I will have it in the description below. Go give Monk a sub on his YouTube. Give him a follow on Twitch. Give him a follow on Twitter. I don't follow TikTok, so I'm not gonna plug that.
That's fine.
And if you want, buy his merch too. I mean, the guy's almost at 400, so we gotta get him 4 bills, y'all. We gotta get him 4 bills.
400, yeah, we're on the road to 400, yeah.
On the road to 4 bills, and we're gonna get you there, brother.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next week.